My dear child, don't lose hope. I know there have been moments when you wanted to stop believing that anything could change. You have smiled in front of others while quietly carrying questions that no one else could answer. Some days have felt longer than they should. Some nights have been filled with silent thoughts that never seem to end. But today, listen carefully to my voice. I am still with you. Even when you cannot feel my presence, I have not stepped away from your life. Even when your prayers seem to echo in silence, I am listening. Even when you wonder if I have forgotten your name, I still hold every detail of your journey in my hands. Do not measure my faithfulness by what you can see today. There are many things happening beyond your sight. I am working in places your eyes cannot reach. I am opening doors you have not yet discovered. I am protecting you from dangers you never even knew existed. You have asked, Lord, where are you? My child, I have been beside you every single moment. I was there when you cried alone. I was there when you felt disappointed. I was there when you thought no one cared. And I am here now. Nothing has changed about my love for you. The world often tells you that if nothing changes quickly, then hope is useless. But my kingdom has never worked according to the world's schedule. Seeds do not become mighty trees overnight. Morning does not arrive the moment midnight begins. Healing often starts long before anyone can see it. Just because something is growing slowly does not mean it is not growing. I ask you not to judge your future by your present circumstances. What you see today is only one chapter. I already know how your story continues. Some of you have been praying for your family. Others have been praying for healing. Some are waiting for a new job. Others are asking me to restore a broken relationship. Some simply want peace after carrying heavy burdens for so long. I have heard every prayer. Not one word has been ignored. Not one tear has been wasted. I treasure every sincere prayer that rises from your heart. Sometimes my answer comes immediately. Sometimes I ask you to wait. Not because I enjoy watching you struggle, but because I can see what you cannot. If I gave you everything the moment you asked, you might receive something before you were ready to carry it. My timing protects you just as much as my blessings do. So do not confuse waiting with rejection. Waiting does not mean I have abandoned you. Waiting often means I am preparing something greater than you expected. Think about the sunrise. You never force it to appear. You simply trust that morning is coming. Hope works the same way. You continue walking because you know I keep my promises. That is why I tell you today. Do not lose hope. Not because life is easy, but because I am still with you. There will be moments when fear whispers louder than faith. When disappointment tries to convince you that nothing will ever change. When comparison makes you believe everyone else's life is moving forward except yours. Do not believe those lies. I have never compared my children against one another. I have given each life a different journey. Your path is not late. Your purpose has not expired. Your future is not determined by someone else's success. Keep your eyes on me instead of looking at everyone around you. Comparison steals peace. Trust restores it. The person you admire may also be carrying battles you cannot see. Everyone has struggles hidden beneath the surface. So stop measuring your life against someone else's highlight moments. Instead, walk faithfully where I have placed you today. One faithful step is better than 100 anxious thoughts. You do not need to know every answer before taking the next step. You only need enough faith to keep moving with me. Every day you choose hope over despair. You become stronger than yesterday. Every time you choose kindness after being hurt, you reflect my heart. Every time you forgive instead of seeking revenge, you allow peace to grow inside you. These quiet victories matter far more than the world realizes. I see them all. I celebrate every small act of faith that nobody else notices. So today, lift your head. Take a deep breath. The story is not over. I am still writing it. My dear child, there are days when hope feels easy. Then there are days when simply getting out of bed feels like a victory. I know those days. I know the weight you have been carrying. Some burdens are visible. Others are hidden deep inside your heart. People may see your smile, but I also see the questions behind it. I know the memories that still make your heart ache. I know the prayers you have whispered so quietly that no one else could hear them. I know the dreams you have placed on the shelf because disappointment convinced you they would never come true. But I have not forgotten them. Not one promise I have spoken over your life has been lost. Do not let temporary pain convince you of a permanent lie. Your current season is not your final destination. Just because you cannot see the road ahead does not mean I have stopped leading you. Have you noticed how a shepherd walks ahead of the sheep? The sheep cannot always see the entire path. They simply follow the one who knows the way. That is how I ask you to walk with me. Not with fear. Not with panic. But with quiet trust. Some of you have been carrying guilt for mistakes you made years ago. You keep replaying those moments in your mind, wondering if they have permanently changed your future. Listen carefully. If you have come to me with a sincere heart, I do not define you by your worst day. My grace is greater than your failures. My mercy reaches farther than your regrets. Stop calling yourself what I have already forgiven. Some of you are exhausted because you have spent so much energy trying to control everything. You want certainty before taking the next step. You want every answer before moving forward. But faith has never required complete visibility. Faith means trusting my heart even when you cannot trace my hand. Remember how many times I have carried you before. Think back to the situations you believed would break you. Yet here you are. Still breathing. Still standing. Still loved. That was not luck. That was my faithfulness. You survived because I strengthened you when you had no strength left. And if I carried you through those seasons, why would I leave you now? I do not change. The same love that held you yesterday is holding you today. The same power that opened impossible doors before is still able to make a way again. So stop telling yourself that this situation is too difficult for me. Nothing surprises me. Nothing overwhelms me. Nothing is beyond my reach. Instead of asking how everything will work out, ask yourself this: has God ever stopped being faithful? The answer is no. People may disappoint you. Plans may change. Opportunities may disappear. But my character never changes. I remain faithful even when circumstances are uncertain. That is why your hope must be rooted in me, not in temporary situations. When your hope depends only on people, disappointment will eventually come. When your hope rests in me, you will always have a foundation that cannot be shaken. So today, release what you cannot control. Place it into my hands. You were never created to carry every burden by yourself. You were created to walk with me. And as long as I am walking beside you, you are never walking alone. Listen to me for a moment. You have spent too much time believing that every delay is a denial. That is not how I work. There are seasons when I ask you to wait, not because I have forgotten you, but because I am preparing you for what is ahead. A builder does not begin with the roof. He starts by strengthening the foundation. Much of the work happens where no one can see it. Your life is no different. While you have been looking for visible change, I have been shaping your heart. I have been teaching you patience where frustration once ruled. I have been growing compassion through the pain you have experienced. I have been building courage in places where fear once had control. These changes may not receive applause from the world, but they matter deeply to me. Character always comes before lasting purpose. Do not underestimate the quiet work I am doing within you. The strongest faith is often formed in the seasons that feel the slowest. Perhaps you have wondered why certain doors closed. Why opportunities disappeared. Why relationships changed. Why plans that seemed perfect suddenly fell apart. You saw disappointment. I saw protection. There are paths I never allowed you to walk because I knew where they would lead. There are conversations I kept you away from. There are decisions I stopped before they could harm you. One day you will understand that some unanswered prayers were actually acts of my mercy. Trust that I can see farther than you can. You only see today. I see tomorrow. You only see one road. I see every possible outcome. That is why you can safely place your future in my hands. Do not become discouraged because someone else seems to be moving faster than you. Every life has a different assignment. Some flowers bloom in spring. Others bloom much later. Yet both display beauty at the right time. Your season is not determined by another person's success. It is determined by my perfect wisdom. So celebrate others without believing you have been forgotten. Their blessing does not cancel yours. Their breakthrough does not delay your future. I have enough grace for every one of my children. If your body feels tired, remember that I give strength to those who depend on me. If your heart feels weary, I offer peace that the world cannot give. If your mind is filled with worry, bring every anxious thought to me instead of carrying it alone. You do not have to pretend to be strong every moment. You only need to be honest with me. Tell me what is hurting. Tell me what you fear. Tell me where you feel weak. I already know, but I delight when you come to me with an open heart. There is no prayer too small. No tear too insignificant. No burden too heavy. I welcome all of it. Even when your prayer is only a whisper. I hear it. Even when all you can say is, Lord, help me. I understand. Never believe that you need perfect words before you speak with me. I look at your heart before I listen to your sentences. So don't lose hope because your answers have not arrived yet. Hope is not built on how quickly things change. Hope is built on who walks beside you. And I have never left your side. There is something else I want you to remember. Do not allow one difficult season to become the definition of your entire life. Pain has a way of convincing you that nothing will ever be different. Disappointment whispers that tomorrow will look exactly like yesterday. Fear tells you to expect the worst. But my truth speaks louder than fear ever can. I am not limited by what looks impossible to you. The door you believe is permanently closed is not beyond my reach. The heart you think can never change is not beyond my touch. The situation that has kept you awake at night is not beyond my power. So do not surrender your hope to circumstances that can change in a single moment. Many people spend years waiting for life to become perfect before they choose peace. But peace was never meant to depend on perfect circumstances. Real peace comes from knowing that no matter what happens, you are not facing it alone. When storms come, hold on to my promises instead of your fears. Storms always make more noise than peace. That is why you must be careful about which voice you choose to believe. The loudest voice is not always the truest one. My voice often comes quietly. It reminds you to keep trusting. to keep loving, to keep forgiving, to keep moving forward one faithful step at a time. Some of you have become tired of carrying burdens that were never yours to carry. You worry about tomorrow before tomorrow has even arrived. You replay conversations that cannot be changed. You imagine problems that may never happen. In doing so, you lose the gift of today. Do not waste today's strength fighting tomorrow's imaginary battles. I will give you the wisdom you need when the time comes. Just as I have provided for you before, I will continue to provide again. Look back for a moment. How many times did you think you would not make it? How many times did you believe everything was over? Yet here you are. Not because life has been easy, but because I have remained faithful. If I have carried you this far, why would I leave you now? I do not walk away from the work of my hands. You are deeply loved. You are seen. You are known. Nothing about your life is hidden from me. Even the chapters that others never understand are fully known to me. So lift your eyes beyond today's struggle. There is still purpose ahead. There are still lives you will encourage. There are still prayers you will see answered. There are still moments of joy waiting for you. Do not let temporary sorrow convince you that lasting hope has disappeared. It has not. Hold on a little longer. Keep trusting a little deeper. Keep walking one step at a time. Because I am already preparing what you cannot yet see. If this message has encouraged your heart, take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who needs hope today, and subscribe so you won't miss future messages of faith and encouragement. Now keep listening. Because there is one final truth I want to place in your heart before this message ends. Before this message comes to an end, I want you to carry one truth with you wherever you go. Do not let hope become something you visit only when life feels comfortable. Let hope become the way you choose to live. There will always be moments you cannot explain. Questions that remain unanswered. Doors that seem slow to open. People who misunderstand you. Plans that change without warning. But none of these things have the authority to separate you from my love. The world around you may change. Your circumstances may change. Even your own emotions may change from one day to the next. But I do not change. The love I have for you today is the same love that carried you yesterday, and it is the same love that will meet you tomorrow. So when you wake up each morning, remember this. You are not beginning the day by yourself. I am already there before your first step. When you feel uncertain, ask me for wisdom. When you feel weak, lean on my strength. When you feel afraid, remember my promises instead of your fears. You do not have to carry every answer. You only need to keep walking with me. One faithful step today is enough. Do not underestimate the quiet victories. Choosing forgiveness instead of bitterness. Choosing gratitude instead of complaining. Choosing kindness when someone has been unkind to you. Choosing faith when worry seems easier. These choices shape your heart far more than you realize. The world celebrates big moments. I also delight in the small acts of faith that no one else notices. If you have reached an age where your body is not as strong as it once was, remember this. Your value has never been measured by your physical strength. Your life still carries purpose. Your prayers still have power. Your wisdom still blesses others. And your story is not finished. If you are young and wondering whether your future will ever become clear, remember this. Do not rush ahead of my timing. The foundation I build today will support the blessings of tomorrow. Trust the process, even when you cannot yet understand it. Whether you are standing at the beginning of life's journey or looking back over many years, my invitation is the same. Walk with me. Trust me. Bring me your fears, your hopes, your questions, and your dreams. I will never grow tired of listening. And I will never stop working for your good. So today, choose hope over despair. Choose faith over fear. Choose peace over anxiety. Not because life is perfect, but because I am still with you. And whenever you begin to wonder if you have been forgotten, remember this simple truth. I know your name. I see every tear. I hear every prayer. I hold every tomorrow. So don't lose hope. Keep believing. Keep moving forward. The best chapter of your story is not behind you. With me, there is always a reason to hope. May my peace guard your heart, my wisdom guide your steps, and my unfailing love remind you every day that you are never alone. Amen.